to engage, enlighten, and entertain with the NBA legend Jim Jackson, champion Channing Frye. And usually we have small talk right here, but we got to roll these highlights because Luka Magic was on display at the AAC in Dallas. Taking a look at the Celtics. Hey, there's Kristaps Porzingis back in the lineup. Good to see him, right?
Yep, you know what he said? He said, hey, when you come off this, give it right on back.
Back from 5 games away, Mavericks 3-2 without him. Hey, early on, he still got some bunnies.
He's looking like a little unicorn again. Maybe a rhinoceros, but he's looking like something with a horse.
And then there is Luka the spin, the floater is good. Dallas up early. Jason Tatum playing without Jaylen Brown in this one. Can do anything he wants at any time.
Come on, man. With the left? Ooh.
Hey, man, he's a problem. More of Luka, though. Yeah, buddy. Rolling like a big shot. The step back is true. More of Luka. You want a 3?
He give it to you.
Oh, no question.
But, you know, the thing about Luka, he plays at his own pace. He knows where he wants to get you on the court, takes his time, evaluates it, makes you pay.
Speaking of make you pay.
Ooh, inside out.
That's what Tatum does. He's an all-star for a reason. He's a max player for a reason. More of Tatum carrying the load with no Jaylen Brown.
But that's when he's at his best, when he goes downhill and then he gets to his jump shot. When he settles for jumpers, he just doesn't shoot. He's not as aggressive to me, but he is a special talent.
No question. He had 32 and 11, a double-double. Boston Moore, Marcus Smart, who, didn't like the main primary option shooting, so he says, I'm going to shoot him myself. I'm going to take this 3.
Well, you can't ask everyone to pass you the ball. You don't shoot it. You got to get them things up.
I need a tip drill. How about Kristaps Porzingis, 21-7. And let's go to the Wayback Machine. This was February 23rd, 2021. Luka with the game winner against the Celtics.
Now, which way was he going? Which hand? Left hand?
Left hand, right.
Just setting it up.
Same spot.
A little deeper.
I slayed from far away. Everybody hit the D-E-C-K. Luka with his 3rd career game winner for the Dallas Mavericks, tying Dirk Nowitzki for the career lead for buzzer beaters. The Mavericks get their 6th victory of the season. Luka with 33. Oh, man, notoriously doing it, B.I.G. And after the game, of course, we get to hear from Luka the Don.
I don't know what to say, man. For 1 second, I just stood there. I didn't realize I made it. But it was amazing, we were leading, they came back, but we responded the right way, We just got to keep going like this.
It was a really special moment as the defense started breaking down on that final possession. Could you tell where you were going to get your shot from?
No, not really, but I got to say, I think I like the left 40 on the 45 degrees. I think I like that spot, so I was going through that spot.
Luka just amazing again. I mean, let's break down this final possession. Again, 33 points, doing his thing. Channing, just, well, defensively, what are you supposed to do here?
Anybody else but Luka. The minute he starts going left, I don't care. I don't know who's right next to him. I can't see. Maybe that's Reggie Bullock. I don't care if Reggie Bullock gets a wide open 3. I'll live with it. Hey, in the media tomorrow, I'll say, hey, it was my job. This guy's an MVP caliber. He leads his team. He's not afraid of the moment. He's sizing you up. He's not under duress. Make other players make decisions at the end of the game other than the MVP.
You know what's funny about that is that this is why we sit here. And we not coaches, because nobody else does that.
Right.
We don't see, because it makes sense that you would run him off the ball and give it up. But there's a reason why they don't do it. Why? They don't want to seem like they give up an easy shot. And again, I agree with you. Now, when I look back at the stats, Tim Hardaway was 0 for 4.
Huh?
Yeah, for 3. Brunson was 1 for 6. Porzingis was 0 for 3. So it makes sense here. But in a game, how many times do we actually see that being called when you have other shooters on the floor? You rarely see it.
We did it in the playoffs because Paul George was sizing us up.
Well,
No.
In the playoffs, regular season,
Yeah, but look, man, you get your eyes about it. Get up out of here. Thank you for coming. Paying them Dallas State tax. Get up out of here.
Luka coming up big, 5 threes, his 63rd game, scoring 30 or more. All right, now we got to move on. 2 of the best teams in the league. So the LA Lakers go to Portland and take a big L. The Blazers are now 5-5. They've won 5 straight at home. And Dame Lillard, big game for him, 25 points, 6 assists. But for the Lakers, we know LeBron James didn't play. The second game that he's missed, now the Lakers are 0-2 without him in the lineup. However, Jimmy, you're not supposed to come out this flat. We know Anthony Davis exited the game. However, when you still have a Russell Westbrook, when you still have a Carmelo Anthony, you still have plenty of depth, this is not the performance that you expect.
It's not. Anthony Davis only 7 minutes, and we were talking about before the game, can Anthony Davis have one of those Anthony Davis games? Need to rely on him if they want to get this roll win. He went out. But this is the area when you got a Russell Westbrook that you needed him to kind of fill in if LeBron wasn't in, or i.e. if Anthony Davis. But too many times we have seen this from Russ in regards to not valuing the basketball. Then it takes away possessions, empty possessions, where it halts any kind of momentum. And I don't know what's going on right now with Russ. I can't say what's going on in his head, but his play indicates that he's not as comfortable yet. 1 of 13, you got 6 turnovers. You know, he's going to turn down that shot. Guys, Channing, are not going to guard him beyond the three-point line. And when he puts the pressure on right here, this is a shot that he normally finishes.
Right.
But here's the problem right here when he's turning the basketball over. I mean, the Lakers don't have a chance, in particular when you don't have a LeBron or AD in the lineup.
I'll say this.
What?
He needs to slow down a little bit. I know it's hard to say, but they don't have the same spacing as I think he's used to. So even if on that last turnover, he's driving, trying to get something, there's Dwight Howard right there. There's DeAndre Jordan right there. There's Anthony Davis down there. Like, he has to be different this year, and I think he has the capability of doing it. I think even that jump shot, he has to take the shot now so that later on in the season, he's gone through it. Yep. You can't mess with the game. If somebody plays you off like that, you can always work on it, right? You can always work on hitting that three. The pull-up jumper is his spot, especially from that little left-hand elbow. Yeah, I just think they were disengaged tonight. And so for me, I go like this. You crumple this game up because it was some garbage, and you just go on to the next one. But you have to think everyone's gunning for you. So if you don't have some type of anger, you're not seeing the anger from Russ. You're seeing kind of like a step back Russ. Even if even when Russ was down 20, he was still talking mess. I like that Russ. We need that Russ back. Take a second, get your spacing right, get people in the right situation so that you can be successful on the court. Because without you, this team can't win a chip. And without LeBron out there, you are the floor general.
And remember, last year we kind of saw something similar. I know he was injured with the Wizards, but early in the season, and they had some COVID issues, he was still trying to figure it out. And then later in the season, he started to mesh with Bradley Beal, and they figured it out, made it to the play and into the playoffs.
But I'll say this. They gave him the ball. Everyone pretty much got out his way. He went back to Russ and OKC. He can't do that on this team.
Different situation.
It's a very different situation.
But it's the same thing that happened in Houston. Remember, Russ started off a little bit slow. He gathered steam in the second half. James Harden kind of laid back a little bit. But to your point, It was Russ being Russ with the ball in his hands. His usage rate was up. So now he felt more comfortable. And it's going to be interesting because you can't do the same thing when you have an Anthony Davis and when you have a LeBron James. He can't dominate the ball like that.
Yeah, we saw the Houston Rockets go small and ship Clint Capella out. The Lakers ain't trading AD. They're not going to move guys around. Russ is going to have to figure it out. We hope that he does. Now it's time for the State Farm Assist of the Night. And you say Shot City.
Things start to get away in that first half.
The defensive end. We wasn't enough urgent. Wasn't up on screens. Really didn't execute the game plan how we supposed to, and that's why they got away.
A consistent theme that we've had to talk about is guys going out of the lineup. Yep. Tonight, 6 players not available. Portland has the full roster. You can't use it as an excuse, I know, but how do you try to find some continuity with the guys that are in and out of lineup like that?
Yeah, for sure. When we down like that, that's when we try to build the team chemistry and not play the wrong way. Keep trying to build trust in guys and just fill each other out. Because we still a brand new team. We still got to figure each other out, like I said, and it'll happen. It'll happen over time.
You know, there were some moments where Frank had you go into zone defenses, and it seemed like you did have some impact there. What are the keys to remember in those kind of situations when you haven't played like that a lot?
Yeah, for sure. It's still man principles in the zone. So you can't just lose your man. You can't relax like you do in the normal zone in high school and college. We're in the NBA, man. Every team we play is gonna have great players on the other end. You can't treat them like they're not that. So we'll get better at it.
And then finally, Malika, you were able to start to get some looks, actually start to get some shots up. Are you able to form some rhythm or find some rhythm in the fourth quarter like that, even when the score might be getting away?
Yeah, for sure. That's what I tried to do, man. I know down the stretch I can help the team a lot. But like I said, we still a team. We still a new team. We still trying to learn each other. But yes, sir, try to get my rhythm. Seen a couple shots going.
Allie Clifton's going to join in a little bit. Mike Trudell will handle the post-game.